you can possibly increase your credit score and her credit score by adding each other as an authorized user. Now, you have to understand that if they have maxed out credit cards or late payments and they add you to those credit cards that have these different things, now that's going to appear on your credit report. So as long as they're not maxing out their credit cards, I'll say that they're reporting less than a 10% balance, then go ahead and be added to that credit card, and then you can add your sister on to your credit card too, and you guys could possibly get a great boost to your credit score. But just again, make sure you're being added on to a good credit card, because if not, it can really mess up your credit. Now, I had this happen with a few of my clients where they were added on to a family member credit card, and when he was added on to that family member credit card, that family member was using too much money on that credit card, and when they spent too much money, it was using too much money, it was really damaging their credit, because they probably didn't have a lot of credit personally on their credit reports. So say if you only got $2,000 in credit cards, you got like $300 credit cards, $500 credit cards, nothing really major, right? But then you get added on to a family member credit card. They probably got a $10,000 credit card, $15,000 credit card, and you're like, wow, it's going to really boost my credit score. Well, what could happen is, if they're using too much money on that $10,000 or $15,000 credit card, because they used to having multiple credit cards and keeping a balance on these credit cards, said they were just spending $7,000, then that means that it's going to look like you're spending $7,000. Like, say if you don't spend any of your credit, $7,000 out of $9,000 total. And let me do the math on that, because utilization is what I'm trying to get out at. It's going to look like you're spending too much, and anything over 30% is definitely hurting you, but it's not helping you to have a high balance on your credit cards. So yeah, you spending 77, that's 77% utilization for you, almost 78 if you round it. So that right there is going to look very, very bad for you. And you may think, oh, I can get the payment history and all that. But the point that it's a high balance like that reporting is really, really hurting you. So just keep something like that in mind. Just make sure that they're paying their bills on time, they're keeping a balance on their credit cards, and then it can be a great option for you guys to add each other as authorized